Hey everyone, Techo G, all about tech and travel, and I'm going to give you highlights and impressions of my wife's and my recent 4-day cruise to the Bahamas on Royal Caribbean. We flew in a day early to Orlando and stayed at a Marriott hotel, which had a very nice lobby, laced with tall windows and hangings. Our room was clean and cozy. The bed was comfortable, the pillows were fluffy, but had a small bit of firmness, which was nice. The bathroom was set up nicely as well. I'm glad the TV had an HDMI and USB port available, which allowed me to install my Microsoft wireless display adapter, which I'm trying to show you right here. This allowed me to wirelessly connect my Note 8 to the TV. I preloaded content to a micro SD card and was able to watch TV shows and movies on the television using a Note 8 as a remote. I personally suggest getting yourself a Microsoft wireless display adapter, along with a used Android phone to store your media for shows, movies, music, etc. Because we arrived in Orlando a day early, we decided to head out for lunch. There were a number of hotels and eateries around our hotel. We decided to hit up Hooters for lunch. On the way back to the hotel, I saw Optimus Prime in the back parking lot. I didn't like his new purple color though. The next day was cruise boarding, and it was the smoothest boarding I've ever witnessed. This was my wife's first cruise and my second, and the process was flawless. No waiting, no interruptions, no problems at all. After check-in, we were able to board the ship right away. We arrived at our balcony room and we were very pleased. It wasn't too small and we had a great view of the water from our balcony. Don't expect a hotel-sized room on a cruise ship unless you have cash like that. That night, we had dinner at Chop's Grill on Deck 11. The atmosphere was subtle and peaceful, and we had a chance to dress up for the occasion. The appetizers were cooked very well, and my 12-ounce ribeye steak was superb. My wife ordered lamb chops and offered me a piece. I've never had lamb, but tried it and was surprised at how the texture was like steak. The dessert was subpar. My warm chocolate cake was more cake batter than cake, and my wife's apple pie was more applesauce than actual apples. After dinner, we took a short walk around the boat. On some nights, movies were shown. And after only one day in the ship, I was missing my pup. On day 2, we had room service breakfast. It was decent and a belly full. The juice looked watered down, but if you stir it up, it's good. Day 2 included time at Coco Cay. We rented a daybed while we were there for semi-privacy and a comfortable way to relax. It was a good choice because the sun was beaming down and the extra shade coverage was needed. You also get a cooler filled with a few bottles of water and 2 beach chairs. Depending on where you are on the beach at Coco Cay, I suggest getting shuttle service back to the boat at no extra cost. It feels like you're taking a small tour. On day 3 at the Bahamas, we purchased a Segway excursion at Blue Lagoon Island that included a 20-minute boat tour. Now don't let the pictures and video fool you about the tour. We were not very impressed. We were told it was going to be a 45-minute tour. It was more like 25 minutes. The Segway trail was incredibly bumpy. Some people nearly fell off their Segways, and some Segways didn't have enough power to go up some of the hills. There weren't a lot of places to see on tour either. The tour wasn't worth the money, but at least I got a great video shot of this. And I got this great shot leaving the island. Getting back to the boat after Blue Lagoon, we tried Johnny Rockets, and it was one of the best meals we had on the cruise so far. Appetizers were hot out the fryer and the burgers were juicy. The shakes were thick and delicious. On day 4, we decided to have brunch in one of the main dining halls. The ambiance was nice and the food was decent. Most of the food was lukewarm, but my steak frit was served hot and seasoned well. After brunch, we walked off the food around the boat. My wife wanted to go to the direct front of the boat, Titanic style. The scenery of the vast blue water was spectacular. And I found a cloud that looks just like Jay Leno. Afterwards, we had a chance to see Grease the musical in the main theater. I placed dinner reservations at one of the main dining halls. I was hoping dinner would be better than breakfast. I was wrong. The food was warm at best, and the food was either overcooked or undercooked. I already figured that food was prepared way in advance in order to serve the multitude of people, so I'm sure our food was just sitting out for a while. My suggestion: reserve the earliest time to get food as hot and fresh as possible. Day 5, it is time to go home. And here we are on our flight home. In summary, it was an enjoyable experience. Most of the food wasn't great, especially the buffet. Some excursions were a ripoff. Do your research before purchasing excursions for yourself. Some of the activities were cool, I enjoyed the casino on board, even though I didn't win anything. On the second day, I was up, down, up, down. I did get a tip about the casino. Go on the first day. A lot of winners on the first day. Second day and third day, you lose a lot. So first day, go. Definitely get a drink package, in my opinion. At least a soda package. And that way you can have different varieties of drinks. If you don't get a drink package, you can bring your own soda, bring your own water, but you have to go back to your room, get something to drink, and then go back out. That might take some time it may take away from your experience, from your relaxation experience. So I say, like I said, at least get the soda package so that you can have a variety of drinks, or you're just stuck with the water and the lemonade and tea that they have all around the ship. Or like I said, you can bring your own stuff, but who wants to go back to the room just to get something to drink? So at least a soda package. I don't really drink, so if you do want to get the alcohol package, that's fine too. And one more thing, and you might thank me for this, it depends on your palate. Do not order the shrimp cocktail from Chopped Grill. My God, when they brought the shrimp out, it looked okay until they put it on the table. It started to wobble a little bit. It was really soft. And I'm like, shrimp is not supposed to be this soft. So I said, I'll try it because, hey, I'm on the ship. I paid for it. Let me just try it. Put it in my mouth. The texture made me nearly throw up. I kid you not. It was soft. It was mushy. It was terrible. It was not your typical shrimp cocktail where you have your cocktail sauce and the shrimp is pink. It was gray, white, and like I said, it was just terrible. Absolutely terrible. So for me, in my opinion, don't get the shrimp cocktail. I suggest getting the bacon appetizer. Now that was pretty cool. That was pretty delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video review, and if you did, leave that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.